Okay, so here we are in number 4. This one is an interesting kind of uncomfortable because after I did the video yesterday, I had a great day. I didn't feel freaked out. I didn't want to run away and hide. I went to bed okay, went to sleep okay, woke up okay. And then as I kept, I don't know, I guess kind of kept waiting for the freak out to happen. It wasn't happening. So then I started to hear my voice go, well, what the hell are you going to say? You're just going to sit on there and stare? Maybe. I didn't want to push start because I really have no clue what to say. But I'm just going to let that be okay too. Because then it tried to give me some topics or ideas to remind me of stories. And that's, I just want it to come out. Because there's no redos. We don't get redo conversations. We don't get to edit what we say to people. Or re-edit, whatever. Life happens when it happens. It happens right now. It doesn't happen in the editing room. That'd be amazing. That's not how it happens. So. Just gonna let it see what it does. Some days I thought I may just turn this on, turn it off, because I don't know, nothing may come out. It's almost a more panicked feeling. Hi. Oh my gosh. This is kind of hilarious. So one thing I am noticing is that the emotions I feel like I'm feeling them more fully. Now, I'm meditating the 2 hours a day. I've been doing these every day. Been writing, doing the things that I'm committed to. The videos have been the hardest by far. But I think because I'm breaking something open by doing it, I'm feeling all of my emotions far more fully. Yes, I'm crying more, but oh my gosh, I'm enjoying crying. I've never enjoyed crying in my life. I think that's why my body gets sick sometimes. And I've had health problems because I will hold that down. So I gotta be strong, gotta keep everything handled so that you don't have to feel nervous. I can feel like shit, but don't you, because I'll be there for you. Just won't be there for myself. So when I'm crying now, it's from a completely different place. It's from a place of either maybe mourning something, like a grieving part of myself, or just a thought of something that's possible that I didn't think was before. So I cry because I'm excited. I feel more in touch with things. Whatever emotion comes up, I just sit and feel it. But it doesn't feel like the same, I don't know, I guess maybe brute force of whatever it is, because I'm not trying to decide how it should look. I'm just letting it come up, like I am with you guys right now. So another example of that is I worked on my stuff yesterday, and I felt peaceful yesterday. And my house is so messy, clean stuff up. I'm trying to figure out, YouTube stuff, whatever. And then at the end of the day, I actually sat for the first time this week and let myself watch TV. I watched a couple episodes of something. And normally, I know that's an addiction I go to. It's not a regular thing, but when I really don't feel good, or I don't want to think, or it's, hey, they're brand new episodes, it's like, oh, well, hey, they're new, so I need to sit and watch them. And when I watch them, it's 24 hours. It's done. Like Game of Thrones, knocked down in 2 days. I don't mess around. It's kind of like reading a book. I just want to read the whole thing. I don't want to pause. I don't want anyone to bother me. I just get it all done. And then I script my sleep, and then I kind of mad because I know I put things off, and I know part of me is hiding under there watching those shows. So it's one of the things I hide with. But I didn't hide last night. I went and made my food, and I was excited to make my food. I don't like even eating half the time, so I was excited to make my food. That was new. And then I went, sat down, and I turned on the show, and I just genuinely sat and enjoyed the show. I feel guilt about everything. I can come up with guilt for anything. So TV can really mess with me. And I just sat and enjoyed it. That's awesome. Just enjoying life how it is. Who knew? I guess the one thing that's been popping up is, and I don't know why people think this about me, but many times something I get is, well, you do those seminars because you love them, or they're easy for you. I hate them. Or, well, yeah, you could do those videos because you're not scared of anything. Or I've told people before I go into parties, like, look, I may be the life of the party and I may sit back in terror. I could hide in a bathroom or closet. Oh, I have no idea how it'll go. I'm just warning you. And they look at me like, you're not afraid of anything. I even had my daughter tell me one time, when she's about 13, that I was not qualified to talk to her about fear because I've never been afraid. I'm terrified every day. Every day. Yeah. Except, or mostly, when I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, meaning what my gut and my soul are telling me to do. I can suffer depression 28 days of the month, and then 2 days when I'm out, being of service, loving people, making people laugh, creating something, going out of town. It's amazing I'm not feeling depression and anxiety. So I know it's when I'm not listening here and I'm all up in here, and then attack. So when people say, yeah, but you love doing those things. No, I actually hesitated on the last seminar I went to. I looked at it for 2 months, and I ended up going because there was humor involved. He's a comedian. I could use a little lightening up around transformation and working on myself. So freaking serious when you go to half of those. I feel weighted down like, oh, I got to be that. I don't know. And then something rang true when I looked at one of his videos. He said, just start. So I'm going to start making a video. I don't even know what to say. I'm just going to start. And I remembered the moments that I love my life is just when I start. I don't sit there and analyze it to death because that fucks me up. So I started analyzing this morning. So I just turned it on and I had no idea what to say. So I'm still talking. Something's coming through, right? So, I remember at a seminar was after 9 days and everyone just seemed elated and, oh, you know, they just felt in this new place and space and love. And someone asked me, so what did you think of it? We were at the end of it. I mean, there was still a couple hours to go. And there was 2 guys in the bookshop asked me, said, oh my gosh, this is amazing. What'd you think? And I said, honestly, I want to lock the hotel and burn all of you and myself down with it. That's how painful and terrifying this is to go after these emotions. So this isn't about being fearless. This is about wanting to love my life, being free to feel anything I feel in front of anyone that's in front of me, just like I want you to do with me. But I'm actually going to let myself do it this time. Amazing how I have room for everyone to freak out in front of me, but I'm not going to freak out. So I'm scared, and I'm talking, and something's coming through. And that's always possible for all of us. You don't have to know what to say when you talk to people. If you just quiet and listen, whatever needs to be said will be said. And if it comes out weird or gawky or awkward, it's not what you want, you can call them back up and say, you know what? When I talked to you, I wasn't present. I wanted to impress you, or I wanted you to think well of me, or I really want you to understand my apology, or whatever it is. You can call and clean it up, and that's just being authentic again. So I'm not going to add to this after and go, by the way, I screwed that up. I'm going to keep adding. I'm not even going to rewatch this because I might feel those things. And I just want this to be just like it is in person, just a real conversation. Because if I can do that for me, I can let you do it, and vice versa. So I'm scared. And it's not about feel the fear and do it anyway. I think if you sit and feel the emotion, it just starts to clear and you start to learn to trust yourself. And then you naturally will do it because your soul wants to be seen. It wants to be heard. That's why we're here. We're not here one person in isolation. We're here together to be seen and be heard. But at a soul level, not from, do I look good? Do you like me? That's hell. That's hell. I'm so sick of hell. And that's why I'm here. But I got to feel my way through. And one thing that made me cry yesterday and kind of pissed me off was you read all these books and go, the key to freedom was given to you when you were born. You just had to use it and unlock it. Yeah, okay. That's great to say when you feel great. When you feel like shit and someone tells you that, you want to punch them in the face. I do. And then I was laying down yesterday and I just started laughing. I went, oh crap, it is. It's like you're born with this little bracelet with the key there. And it's like anytime you want to use it, it's called just be free. Just start being free. Whatever that looks like, it doesn't even matter. Just start being free. Say what you want to say. You can clean it up later. No one has to like it. You just have to like it. I just have to like it. That's it. In fact, the first few days, I really wasn't hearing from anyone, and I sometimes think that's a blessing from the universe. If you're really committed to something and it is from your soul, I think for a while you won't hear something. And that's so that you know that you're doing it for you. And that's because that's all that matters. It really is. And then if you start to see it impacting people, I think that can help you going, but you got to get that muscle first of it is for me. Because then you won't doubt yourself as much. You have a reason to keep going. It's because you love yourself enough. And geez, if you don't love you, then why would you ask anyone else to? I'm insufferable. I'm whiny. I'm tired. I'm cranky. I have pimples. Whatever it is. But then you turn to someone and go, and love me. And if you don't, I'm pissed. I resent you. I'm going to make your life a living hell because you don't love me. Do you love you? I'm just starting to learn what loving myself looks like. I'm 45. So when you do something, you have to do it for you. All the way. And then the universe may go, and you're going to do it like you're talking into a wall. And do that for a few days. And then when you don't care that you're talking to a wall that doesn't talk back to you, you realize, holy crap, I'm doing this for me. That kind of feels like love. So I'm talking in a video because it kind of feels like love. Yeah. That's what came through. Kind of loving myself. So maybe I'll be back tomorrow. No, I will. Because I'm committed to loving myself. Damn it.